All right, so let's go ahead and let's watch Riley talk about something, and I'll explain exactly what she's talking about in a second because it's going to absolutely melt your brain. Ready?
We had to go to training, Joe, to learn how, again,
how to accept that you're being cheated.
A senior in college.
Yeah.
21 years old.
Yeah.
They brought in an outside professional, again, air quotes, because what in the world, how can you be an outside professional who sat us down and taught us how to use she, her pronouns? Again, a senior in college, I'm like, am I really?
Taught you how? You, an actual she, her.
An actual she, her.
How do you use she, her pronouns?
We had to go through these interview questions. They'd throw a question at us. If we didn't answer their fake interview question to their standard, we had to go through it again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Indoctrination.
Thomas's teammates, right? 16 of these girls, plus their parents at the beginning of the season, signed on to a letter expressing their discomfort in the locker room.
What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome to or welcome back to Hothead Productions, the MMA channel of unpopular opinion. Click some buttons. Bitch ass for your discretion is advised. The only reason why I'm doing this video is to get your guys' response and to get your guys' comments and to get an idea of how you feel about this topic. This topic is in no means whatsoever related, relative, or any concern of mine whatsoever. Just a piece of content, folks. You didn't have to click on it, but you did, didn't you? So here we are. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. All right, what up, everybody? Gonna cover a topic I don't usually cover. We're gonna get a little bit off topic. We're gonna get out of the combat sports realm a little bit just for a minute because we've got some action. Joe Rogan got himself caught up in a little bit of bullshit with the woke army once again. All the woke folks are upset at Joe. Oh no. I'll break down the situation very easily. Joe Rogan has a problem with somebody pretending to be transgender. Well, they're already in a highly competitive sport, and as soon as they claim to be of the other gender, they immediately become very successful and competitive in that sport now as a woman, without having any work done whatsoever. Literally, all I can tell is that the guy grew his hair out. The guy's still dating women while on the team with women. The entire team, along with their parents, signed a petition saying how uncomfortable they were having a quote-unquote female with full male genitalia who is still physically active with women, girls his own age, while he is on a team with girls his own age. Now, some of you might say, hey, that's just fine. What's the problem with that? Equality and inclusion and all that, right? Sure, but what do you have to do in the locker room on a swim team? Think about it. If it was your daughter getting changed in the locker room, in the shower room, with a heterosexual man claiming to be a girl. Leah Thomas, are you playing us? Leah, whatever it is. William, it's William. It's gonna stay William. God damn it, what the hell's going on in the world? So the woke folks aren't happy with Joe. Pardon me. Like, I don't understand this. If somebody wants to become a man or become a woman, hey, good for you. Have at her. It's your life. I support you 1,000,000,000%. Absolutely. No contest. Go for it. I could give a fuck less. I don't care. Not even a little bit. But let's say you place fairly well in swimming, competitive swimming. And you decide all of a sudden one day, oh, I'm going to be a woman. And you march yourself into the school office and you sign yourself up for women's swimming because there's no rule saying you can't. Bam, he's on the women's swim team. So there's a lot more details than this. I'll play some clips from Jesse on Fire and from Joe Rogan at the end of the video here. Joe Rogan's gone after the woke folks. He's put his foot down once again. He's got a lot of people upset. This gentleman, Leah Thomas, athlete that's targeted in all this chaos. Yeah, I don't know it. I don't know. So I'm here to ask you guys what you guys think about this. Because clearly throughout sports in the last 5 years or whatever it's been, we are now seeing a growing trend of guys transgendering into women and beating the shit out of them at wrestling, boxing, MMA, Olympic sports. Where do we draw the line? There has to be some kind of moderation on stuff like this. I know I'm going to get chewed up in the comments for this video. I'm fine with that. I don't care. People are going to misconstrue what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. My claim is that this person has no actual transgender feelings. That's what I'm saying. This move was strategically done to be successful in life. Like, if you can be a successful athlete, I don't know about Olympic, but money does come with that. Maybe she'll get into MMA down the road. She could meet up with Chris Cyborg. This shit's crazy. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know in the comments. I'm fucking out of here.
I'm serious. Like, now that you've seen that, right? Like, so you've seen this now. We have a visual of what we're talking about, right? This. So if your 18-year-old daughter was a competitive swimmer and she told you that this person had been put into the locker room and was staring at them with a rock hard penis and saying, listen, it's inclusivity, and the school told you that your concern is just pure transphobia, what would you do at that point? Like, how would you react to that? How Riley Gaines is like the first person to be like, you know, to be like getting publicity over this is insane to me, dude. Like, how did those parents not immediately go, or maybe they tried to, actually. Maybe they did try to, and just no one got any traction with it. Because, yeah, I mean, I can't even tell you how grateful I am that I have a platform, man. Like, because my platform might not be massive yet, but it's big enough that if something like this happened, I feel like I'd probably be able to get some attention on it. It's like, yeah, there's a 6'4" person with a penis that's being not only put in the locker room with my daughter, staring at her naked ass and I would assume every other part, but the school is telling me that me having a problem with it is my fault. I'm a bigot. It's like, oh my God, dude. It is priceless, dude. Absolutely priceless. Not to mention, you should really look into some of the things that Leah Thomas got, like, found out, like some of the things that people found of Leah Thomas's on Facebook.
But yes.
But at the time, so
yeah.
if you're on that team, you're a woman and you have a biological male who's intact, who's having sex with women, walking around naked in the locker room with women, and if you're uncomfortable with that, you should educate yourself.
You said
learn how to use she, her pronouns and accept defeat.
You said it.
To this person that's not a woman.
You said it.
And the whole idea behind Title IX was supposed to be to protect women's sports. It's supposed to be to have a place where women can compete fairly against women.
Yeah.
And because of this insane cult that 45% of the country's in, or whatever it is, you have to deal with this literal mental patient in a woman's sport dominating, and everyone's cheering.
Listen, dude, Rogan tends to be pretty careful about most topics, but you know, if you really stick you stick like a fork into the light socket of his emotional center, he starts, his face starts coming off a little bit, you know, where he's like, I know that I'm going to be heavily scrutinized for everything that I say because I have the biggest show in the world. But if I was going to refer to Leah Thomas as anything other than a mental patient, I just wouldn't be able to live with myself. And I say, bravo, Joe Rogan. Expert. Let's continue.
Oh.
Cleanest penis.
So, does Leah Thompson have sex with girls?
What?
Leah Thomas, rather.
Yeah. At the time, again, this is what I know based off of what his teammates have told me and what really has been public knowledge based off what they post and different things. At the time of that national championships, he was still dating women and active with women.
Sexually. So obviously has testosterone.
Yes. But now, again, based off of social media, he is engaged to another man who claims to be a woman. So 2 men, but they call themselves lesbians. So who knows?
And I bet that those 2 ladies have some kind of open relationship where they sleep with other lesbians, you know? Like, it's like, listen, you know, or listen, I think what we should try to do is try to turn all these straight girls gay, you know? Like some woke-ass, straight, queer girls. I know that doesn't really make sense, but, you know, Leah Thomas and her, like, freak lover are, like, the top of the hierarchy in the woke circle, so I'm sure they can find some woke, straight girls that get to, they would die to be able to call themselves gay while simultaneously getting to have sex with a penis. And Leah Thomas is a dream. They not only get to stand next to the queen of wokeness, king of woke, whatever, but they also get dick, and they also get to then say that they're queer, that I'm gay. Oh, you are? Uh-huh, I'm gay. And yeah, I'm dating Leah Thomas. I'm gay. Leah Thomas. Oh my God. Okay, just I'm gonna say fuck it. Fuck monetization. Oh, Leah Thomas fucks you with their dick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you think that you're a lesbian? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So I also met this person over here who is dating a 25-year-old woman who has a genetic dysfunction that makes her look 8 forever. That's a, okay? That's a kitty diddler.